Hello. Good evening, everybody. We're getting ready to do the introduction of the starting lineups of the ball game here, and I will be doing the public address, so we will go to that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups for the boys game tonight. Our visitors tonight on the scoreboard, the Mason Eagles. The Mason Eagles come into tonight's contest with a record of 6-3. They're coached by the Dean of the Little River Conference, Bernie Thomas. Starting tonight for the Eagles at guard, 5'10" senior number 1, Tice Clark. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore number 2, Logan Sessions. At guard, a 6' senior number 4, Jackson Nutt. At guard, a 5'10" senior number 10, Blake Gill. And a forward, a 5'10" senior number 25, Isaac Gearman. The Mason Eagles. Now the lineups for the home team, the Dewar Dragons, coached by Brett Thomas, his assistants Matt Ross, Jake Statt, and Stephen Castleberry. Tonight, for the Dragons at guard, a 5'9" freshman number 1, Tanner Wilson. Guard, 5'8" sophomore number 20, Johnny Wilson. At forward, a 6'3" freshman number 21, Stoney Yeager. At forward, a 6' junior number 22, Jaron Bryson. And at forward, a 6' junior number 15, Skelly Taylor. And remember, we are the CRC. The officials for tonight's ball game, Andrew Brown and Bobby Lucas. We're ready for some basketball. We'll wait the tip here. The Eagles 6-3. Boy, they play some good competition. They play some good competition this year coming out of the Little River Conference. And we're waiting the tip. Going over the last instructions, I'll do my final thing. Mason retains gets the first tip. Clark passes inside off the glass, no good. Rebounded by number 20, Jonathan Wilson. Top the key. Skelly Taylor has it. Gets a screen set for Wilson. Jaron comes up high, takes it, cuts the inside, sets the pick. Skelly off the pick. Cha-ching! A Dragon money ball. Skelly Taylor with the trifecta. Nutt with the basketball. Waiting for cutters. The guys are moving well without the basketball. Both teams. Shot put on the way. Cha-ching from downtown. Sessions, Logan Sessions with 3. We're tied in 3. Token pressure applied. Wilson passes off inside to Yeager. Yeager shot no good. Goes the other way. Passing it ahead. Sessions takes a look. Passes over the side. On the way. Cha-ching, number 4, Jackson Nutt. And it's 6-3. The Eagles come out shooting it. Pass inside, stolen, knocked away. Wilson wanted to go ahead. Number 1 gives it back. Receives it, puts it up, gets the foul. And he may have a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Ties Clark with the bucket and get a chance to add 3. We're going to call the foul there on number 15. That'll be Skelly Taylor, his first. 8-3 lead. Chance to add to that. Misses a free throw, rebounded by Skelly Taylor. The Eagles apply the pressure. Pass, trying to go long there. Wilson looking down to throw to Bryson. Skelly Taylor kicks it out of bounds. Mason will retain possession of the basketball. 6:17 mark, up 8-3. They got off to a fast finish, and you're going to have to finish some of those baskets inside. You get those inside, you're going to have those tonight. Continuing to move without the basketball. Number 10, Gill looks for the cutter. Not there, reverses it. Lobs inside. Stoney Yeager jumped, left the court. That'll be his first personal, second team foul on the Dragons. As Clark inbounds the basketball for Mason. It's taken away and stolen by Jaron Bryson. As they're amping up the man pressure up here. Dragons having a little trouble adjusting. Logan Sessions moves up. Yeager looks ahead, kicks back to Wilson. Wilson dribbles to the middle, keep it in lover's lane, as we always say. To break the press, he drives, penetrates, jumps up, puts the sweet baby jumper, no good. Rebounded there by Clark. Clark's going the other way. Clark drives, penetrates, dishes, looks a look, he drives, kicks it down. Mason, one too many passes there. He was intended his pass there for Dearman, goes out of bounds. And the Dragons have it at the 5:30 mark. Pressure applied. Yeager tries to get it in the middle. Stolen there by Clark. Clark gives it to number 10. That's Gill. Gill off the glass. Rebounded there by number 25, Dearman. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. He gets out of there some way. We got a... And the ball goes out of bounds and will go to the Dragons' possession. Skelly Taylor inbounded under our basket here on the right side near us. Over to... Swings it around. Wilson looks at it from downtown. No good. Rebounded by Bryson. The man, the myth, the mullet. No good. Rebound again. Puts it back up to sweet baby left. They're going to call Skelly Taylor over the top. That'll be Skelly's second personal foul of the evening. That's 3 team fouls. This was suddenly beginning to be a ball game with a free throw shooting contest the Dragons can't get on if they continue to foul at this pace. Token pressure by the Dragons. Got John Rex. The J Rex checks in for the Dragons. Number 13, John Rex. Number 4 puts up the shot. Nut shot, no good. Rebounded by Clark. Clark tries to go somewhere. He dribbles and steps out of bounds. Dragons apply the pressure there. 4:39, trailing 8-3. Dragons just need to settle down. Run some sets, break the, once again, pressure gets out of bounds, and Yeager over his head and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Dragons. John Rex applying pressure at the top. Clark with the basketball. Over the side to Gill. Gill drives. He has it blocked by Tanner Wilson. And out of bounds, and goes to the Dragons. That was a jump ball called, I guess. They called a jump ball. Possession arrow now in favor of Mason the next trip. Yeager can't find it. Shot by the J-Rex, no good. Rebound by the J-Rex. He drives the rack, no good. And it was knocked out there by number 1, Tyce Clark. Dragons have possession of the basketball under the basket. John Rex to throw the ball in. Stoney Yeager, the top. Jared works it around. Stoney looks. Over to the J-Rex for 3, no good. And we got the other way, and Gill has it. Gill pulls up, lets a 3 fly. Rebounded by Hudson. We have Hudson in the lineup now. Seth Hudson. Johnny Wilson is number 2 all over him. Sessions. J-Rex says, I'll take the shot. Cha-ching! A Dragon money ball. It's a J-Rex from the corner. It's 8-6. The Dragons back in this. Nice dribble there by Gill. Turns it to Sessions. Gill looks. Getting the screen there by Tyce Clark. Lets it fly. No good. Rebound by Yeager. Yeager kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson drives the right side, pushes it ahead. He's going to kick it to Seth, who drives to the rack. He's fouled. So that's going to put Seth Hudson to the line to shoot a pair. Charge a foul there to Logan Sessions, his first of the evening. First team foul for the Eagles. The Achilles heel for the Dragons has been the free throw line. Need to get better at that. Seth buries it. So we're at the 1 point mark there. If they just calm down and let the game come to them, and the Dragons guy kind of got to use the first 5 minutes to make an adjust. And it's good. So Seth hits both of them. Swisher sweep. 8-8. 3:04 to go here in the first quarter. Nutt drives, lays up a prayer, and it goes in. They're going to call the foul on Stoney Yeager. He's going to have a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Stoney Yeager. That's his second. Fourth team foul. Jackson Nutt buries it. Swisher sweep. And a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Seth Hudson to inbound the basketball. Looks for someone breaking to the middle. John Rex drives. Knocked away there by number 10, Blake Gill. And the Dragons will have it once again unbound. Seth's going to throw it in. No, John's going to throw it in. We call the J-Rex. His pass knocked away there by number 3. Shot in there by Logan Sessions. He has 5 on the evening, 13-8 Eagles. Stolen there. Isaac Dearman with the steal and 2-point. It's 15-8, 2:32 to go. We want a TO, baby. And Coach Thomas gets it. Brett having a little visit there with our official there at the top, Andrew Brown. So this one kind of gets off on a fast start. Fast start there. Number 3 into the lineup for Mason. I'm going to call him number 3 at halftime. I didn't have a chance to get the book. It got crazy as we were setting up. But Bernie Gianni plays pretty much 5 to 6 people. Get this young man's name. Dragons inbound it. John Rex handles the basketball, tries to take it to the middle, looks ahead, has a lead pass, and there's no one there. And none forced turnovers. The Dragons turned the ball over at the 2:04 mark, trailing by 7 as we had tied it just moments ago. Shot on the way from three-point country, rebounded by Yeager. Yeager looks for somewhere to go, gives it to Rex. Rex gives it back to him. He takes the middle, tries a pass to Wilson, cross court, down to number 4. That's Jackson Nutt. He has 8 on the night. It's 17-8. Yeager to Hudson. Wilson brothers. John Rex off the iron, no good. Goes the other way. Gill. These guys continue to move around. Number 3 looks for somebody to pass to. Over to Sessions. Sessions drives. Leaning. Fall-away jumper. And there's going to be a foul called. Call the foul on Dearman. Isaac Dearman, number 25. His first personal second team foul against the Eagles this quarter. Next quarter, we will start over at 0 team fouls. And when you get to 5, you get 2 shots. The rest of the way. John Rex got Seth Hudson working down low against Dearman. Tries to pass into Yeager on the backside, and it's taken away. Pass ahead. Tyus Clark off the ground, no good. Rebounded there by Isaac Dearman. He has 4 in the evening. Another putback, garbage collection point. Wilson goes up by himself, goes coast to coast. Tanner Wilson for 2. Gill looking for somebody, gets it to Dearman. Dearman kicks it out. Jackson Nutt for 3. That's 11 on the night for him as they lead this one 22-10 here in the first quarter. Shot from downtown, no good by Wilson. As that first quarter comes to a close, the Mason Eagles 22 and the Dewar Dragons 10. And Verney's got it going his way here in the Thomas Bowl as he leads this one 22-10, has a 12-point advantage here in the first quarter. Scoring for the Dragons tonight, Tanner Wilson with 2, Skelly Taylor with 3, John Rex with 3, and Seth Hudson with 2. Tyus Clark with 2 for the Eagles. Logan Sessions with 5. 11 points for Jackson Nutt, 4 points for Dearman. And that's 22 points for the Eagles. And this one started out, and it's going to come down to, you're going to have to slow down and let the game come to you. Got to handle the basketball and be able to break the press. And then we're standing around quite a bit, and I think Coach Thomas is addressing some of those things right now. We'll see who we got back out. We go back out with the starting lineup. Wilson, Taylor, Wilson, Yeager, and Bryson. Eagles get the basketball to start the period. Possession arrows in their favor. He's going to take a look at it. 25, Isaac Dearman. So rebounded by number 3 and tipped out to number 11. Like I said, I'll get some of these names to you when we can. Wilson drives the corner. Yeager looks at it, turns it down. Going to try and get something going here. Out by the mid-court area. Works it around. Goes inside to Yeager. Yeager loses the basketball, goes the other way. Dearman misses a shot. Blocked out there by Skelly Taylor. Ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to call the foul on that play as well. That'll be on Isaac Dearman, his second personal of the evening. First team foul this quarter. Pressure being amped up by the Eagles. Dragons finally break it. Wilson dishes inside to Jaron Bryson. Wilson penetrates, spins around, shoots a fall away, no good. Rebounded there by number 11. And I'll get his name at the half. Tyus Clark with the basketball. Dragons in a setting there as Clark looks. Shot attempted to be blocked there by Seth Hudson. They're going to call the foul on Seth. That is his first personal foul. But that sends Jackson up the line to shoot 3. It was a three-pointer of all things. Come out and try to block and get a foul on. 22-10. Swisher sweep. First one down. Second one no good. He'll shoot the third one. Shot up. It's in. Swisher sweep. 13 for Jackson Nutt. Foul there called on number 10, Blake Gill. His first personal, second team foul. 24-10, the advantage of the Eagles here in the first half. Wilson tries to break it. And called for carrying the basketball. Turnover for the Dragons. Gill inbounding the basketball. Gives it over to Tyus Clark. Birdie's slowing it down a little bit here, getting good looks. Try to get a pick here at the top. Number 3 comes up. Try to figure out what he's going to do. They make him come out and get him. He gets loose. He drives the basket, kicks it out. He walked. Tyus Clark with the walk. 24-10. Skelly Taylor to inbound. Pressure, man pressure. And Wilson tries to kick it off. Number 3 takes it. Misses a shot, rebounded by Wilson. He's going the other way. 3 tried to get him. Tosses ahead. The man, the myth, the mullet. Gets in the scorebook. Jaron Bryson with a basket. 24-12, cut it in half. 5:35 to go. Just need to make it. Basketball's a game of runs. Make a run here. Still there. John Rex with it. He's ahead. Gets to Taylor. Got the corner, which is not good. Tries to make the pass to Seth Hudson, who tried to break down the baseline. Taking away the other side. Gill has it. Drives. And there's a charge as Jaron Bryson, the man, the myth, the mullet, played some strong defense. And they're going to call the personal foul there on Gill. That's his second personal. And he hit and went hard, but Jaron was established. He was set. He does that so well. Steal by number 3 in the books for 2. He has 2 on the night. Wilson back to Taylor. They're going to call the foul here. Call the foul on Jaron Bryson. His first personal. Second team foul this quarter. Tyus Clark with the basketball for the Mason Eagles. Shot off the mark there by Clark. Rebounded by Taylor. The J-Rex. I think one of their cheerleaders went out on the court. Bernie Thomas has told her to get off. Referees didn't see her. They ignored her. Shot by Wilson. Cha-ching! A Dragon money ball from downtown. Tanner Wilson, just what the doctor ordered. Take that. Number 4, Jackson Nutt. 16 on the night. Steal again inside. Number 12 shot, no good. Stolen away. Given to Sessions. That's 8 on the night for him. It's 32-15, a 17-point advantage. Skelly Taylor with the drive, gives it inside to Hudson. Hudson for 2. Just keep playing, boys, keep playing. Good things will happen. They're going to call the foul there on number 3. I'll get his name at the half. That'll be the 4th team foul for Mason. Seth Hudson. And he makes it. 3-point play for Hudson. 5 points on the evening. From downtown, Tyus Clark with 3. And after the basket, we had some little extracurriculars. Number 2 I think that was a technical foul on number 2. Goes as a personal foul and a team foul. Logan Sessions, they're going to put the best free throw shooter he could possibly put up there, and it was Skelly Taylor. Skelly Taylor. Skelly tries, missed the first one. 35-18. And it's good. The second one good. 35-19. Things are getting a little chippy here. We had a cheerleader run on the court. One of his boys got it. Bernie's trying to get control of his team. Brett's trying to get his fired up. And that's what we have right here. Johnny Wilson just got to take it one possession at a time. Each possession and keep chipping away at that lead. Tony looks inside to Jaron Bryson, no good. Rebounded by Skelly, no good. Rebounded by the J-Rex. J-Rex up, he's fouled. They just keep playing. Call the charge of foul to number 12. That's his first. That's the two-shot situation the rest of the way. It puts the J-Rex at the line to shoot a pair. Misses the first one. And the second one is down. 35-20 with 3:08 to go here in the half. Clark with it, pulls up, passes inside to number 3, unguarded. He has 4 on the evening. Stolen by number 10, puts up the shot, has it tipped to him as Gill kicks it back out to Tyus Clark. Cha-ching, another money ball. They're going to call the foul on number 3. Stoney Yeager in the lineup now for the Dragons. There was a foul called on that play. That's going to send Wilson to the line to shoot a pair. He has 5 on the evening, 5 points on the evening. Misses the first one. So Wilson will wait the second free throw. The Dragons trying to regroup here. And Wilson hits the second one. He has 6 on the night. Tyus Clark with the basketball. Gives it back over to Nutt. Nutt back to Clark to reset the offense. Bernie has what he wants. Got a screen, going to drive off the screen. Drives the baseline, tries a dish. Kicked out to Clark. Clark's going to shoot it, lets it fly, no good. Rebounded by the J-Rex. Skelly Taylor with the basketball. Top reset here. Heavy to the right side. Skelly tries to balance the floor. Here comes the screen, and John drives around it, goes inside, draws the contact. So the J-Rex go to the line to shoot a pair. Two fouls on number 12. First free throw no good. 40-21. The Eagles have the advantage over the Dragons. And the violation on the Dragons. Free throw no good. And the ball goes to the Eagles. So the Mason Eagles. John Rex playing defense there on Nutt. Nutt went to pass, stolen by Bryson. Bryson ahead to Skelly Taylor. Skelly blaze it in. Skelly Taylor. The chance for 3 points the old-fashioned way. He has 6 on the night, a chance for his 7th. They're going to call the foul here. Number 25, Dearman, and that's 3 fouls on him. Skelly, free throw up and in. .40. Had 6 men on the court. Thomas wanting it. Bernie says, forget it. 12 with the rebound, kept shooting, and he got it in. That's 2 for him on the evening. And who are they going to call the foul on here? Going to charge a foul there to Stoney Yeager. That's his third personal, third team foul, but he was in the act of shooting, and it's going to be a chance for a three-point play here for this young man, number 12. It's good. He has 3 on the evening, 12 with 3. And there's a push right there by number 10, Blake Gill. That's 3 personals on him. And they're starting to wipe the towels and wipe the floor. It is getting slick out there. A lot of sweat, determination. They continue to sweep the floor here. 43-24. I guess we're going to have to get the machine and run it over the floor that much. Call Tyler. He'll know what to do. As they continue to get towels and I've never seen anything like this. This has been the longest and now Jonathan goes to the line. Shoot a free throw. No good. He has 4 points on the night. 6 points on the night. That's 7th. Give him his 7th. 43-25. We get resume play after the drying of the floor with the towels. It was like toss a towel night instead of toss a teddy night. Knocked it away. Seth Hudson checks in the ball game. Going to relieve the big man, Skelly Taylor. Clark kicks it over to number 10, which is Gill. Gill's number 3 under the basket along with Nutt, Jackson Nutt. 12 over to Clark. Clark lets it fly, no good. Rebound by Yeager. He brings it right down, and it is tied up. Possession arrow goes the way of the Dragon. Drive Wilson. Gives a pass inside to Hudson. Hudson no good. Tipped out by Bryson. Bryson's called with a foul. That'll be his second. 4th team foul for the Dragons. One more, and both teams will be shooting 2. So, the Eagles taking their run here I think Bernie would like to bury one at the buzzer. Clark working against Bryson. Clark takes him. Comes back out, down to 14 on the shot clock, and gets about 12 to 8. They're going to let him loose. Clark kicks out. 10, look, has it. Drives up off the glass. Number 10, Blake Gill. Way to ice out a quarter by Vernie and the boys. They scored 23 points that quarter, 45 for the half. The Eagles lead this one by 20 at the half. Adjustments will be made as Coach Thomas, Brett Thomas and his staff will make some adjustments. And Vernie liking what he has right now, but we have a dandy here at Dewar at the half. With our score, the Mason Eagles 45, the Dewar Dragons 25. The band's playing. Both cheer squads are on the floor. As while they do that, I'll let you enjoy that. I will give you the tally. Well, you can hear me over the band. I'll give you the halftime stats. For the Mason Eagles, Tyus Clark with 8, Logan Sessions with 8, Jackson Nutt with 16, Blake Gill with 2, and Isaac Dearman with 4. And number 3 off the bench had 4. Number 12 with 3, and number 23 and number 11. Each seeing some action. I will try to get those names as we speak. For the Dragons, Tanner Wilson was 7, Skelly Taylor was 7, and Jaron Bryson with the deuce, John Rex with 4, and Seth Hudson with 5. That's the Dragons' 25 tally for the half. They trail 20 here. Going to have some adjustments made. Looking some things that will be going on coming up here in the future for the Dragons, and as we look to the head of our schedule on Thursday night, we'll be at home as we face the Wetumpka Chieftains in a Crossroads Conference match, and the Chieftains are highly talented, well coached, and they'll be coming to town. I think they have like I think they're like 4-2 on the year, so that'll be a good one. And then the Graham Chieftains will be here on Friday. Our wrestling team, the boys and girls, will be traveling to Coweta on Friday to participate in a wrestling tournament over there. Need to get out. Coach Graylin Fletcher and his grapplers off to a fine start as we in our inaugural season of wrestling here at Dewar, and he does a magnificent job. Coach Fox and Coach Doty help him as well as some of the ladies that we have. I think Coach Berry helps out quite a bit with the ladies, and we'll be looking at that as they go into the wrestling deal and had some success. And the Mason Eagles come back out on the court, and we'll kind of see what's going on here as we'll change in. The Dragons will be shooting on the south end, the side nearest the dressing room, and the Eagles will be shooting on the north end. We got the fans running here, a little heat in the gym. Got a little chippy there at times, but man, it's just nothing but good basketball being played tonight, and they just move so well without the basketball, do some things very well. And I'm not saying the Dragons are done, but the Dragons will have to dig themselves out of a 20-point deficit here, and they're going to work their way to it. There'll be some adjustments made. I just think they have to settle down like they did early in the game, and let the game come to them, do some things, take it as goes, and then got to hit some free throws when you get an opportunity. Not that that was the big difference in the game, but we left. We left 6 points right there on the off the books by the free throw shooting tally. Got to get away with some of those unforced turnovers and just little things of trying to get rid of the ball, getting antsy in a press situation, come and meet the ball, keep it in lover's lane, keep it in the middle, work your way, and then you got to use your body and then position yourselves accordingly. But they're going to make some adjustments. It's going to be good for us. As we look ahead to some of the things that's going on, I know that tomorrow the faculty, the teachers are going to be fed by the administration and Coach Fuhrer and Coach Brewer, Joe Brewer, are fixing all the goodies. They're going to have barbecue, and I think they're going to have hot links, pulled pork, ribs, all those kinds of things. And then there's going to be baked beans and potato salad and mac and cheese and whatever else. But the chance for them to give the teachers here appreciation for their hard work for this semester as we enter the Christmas season. And I do know that on the 19th, Coach Thomas, Coach Killhofer, and the coaching staff, the administration, is going to feed the teachers and people on that day breakfast all day out of here at the concession stands. They'll be cooking that. And Brett Thomas's famous upside-down pancakes. So some of those teachers are going to get some of that. I do know that the senior class will be going tomorrow night to Tulsa to watch a play, and Coach Miss Jones is going to be taking them up there to see that. I do know that our accelerated readers in the elementary today and tomorrow are going to be rewarded for, they're going to go to Tulsa and eat and watch movies as their reward for being in the accelerated reader program. So there's a lot of things going on, and then all the Christmas excitement. There's going to be Christmas programs. I do know that Christmas baskets and different things were given out as they went and visited the nursing homes today. Joe Brewer took her classes there and distributed those things, and chance for our kids to give back to the community and help those at Christmas time and teaching them those things that are important. And I do know that there'll be the band will be performing and having a program, and they have some things going on, and they're going to be doing their thing. And then there's going to be some Christmas programs with the young ones, and then Christmas parties all over. But as the semester comes along and semester tests come, all is well here at Dewar. And kids are staying busy, and so proud of them. But we got a second half of basketball to go. We've come back from bigger messes than this before. And with the three-point shot and all the things we have in basketball, anything could happen. We have a dandy here. Mason will have the basketball to start here the second half. Up by 20. Sessions with the basketball. Tyus Clark dribbles. Tyus looks for somebody. Gets it over to Nutt. Nutt has the top of the key. He drives in, out of control. Taken. Wilson goes the other way. Wilson to his brother, Jonathan to Tanner. Tanner passes over. Yeager breaks inside. And tipped out of bounds there by Isaac Dearman. Wilson at the top. Skelly Taylor goes across, sets the screen. Jaron drives, kicks it back to Yeager on top. Misses it. Yeager rebounded it and loses it. We go the other way. Dearman, fall away jumper, give it to him. 6 on the night for Isaac. 47-25 Mason. There's a 10-second count as they fail to break the press across the timeline. Turnover. 7-minute mark here. Hudson and Rex come in to replace into the lineup, placing Wilson and Yeager. Rex putting the pressure on out front as they go to a man. Little Johnny Wilson with the rebound. Little Tanner Wilson, excuse me. Skelly to Tanner. Tanner takes a look. Jaron. Bryson passes to Rex. Rex works the right side. Pulls up, jumper off the elbow, no good. Clark dribbles into about two guys there and comes away with it and kicks it out. Now we're driving down at the bottom against Wilson. Rebound by Wilson. We go the other way. 47-25, 6:11 to go here. Skelly Taylor takes a look at it. Passes to Jaron. Jaron ends pass to Hudson, who had position. He gets it back out to Wilson. J-Rex from downtown. Cha-ching, give it to him. J-Rex with three. 47-28, 5:51 to go. Possession with the basketball now to Clark. Tosses there, wide open look, missed. There's a foul called on play. Number 10. That's his fourth. First team foul. 25 with the reach. 25 once again with the reach, didn't get called. Skelly Taylor inside to Jaron Bryson. Skelly Taylor drives the baseline, sweet baby jumper. He has 9 on the night, cuts it to 17. Just keep playing, boys. That's all you can do. Keep playing. Play hard. Bernie's got his kids playing hard. Number 25 into the lineup there, Dearman. Dearman playing with 3 fouls. Shot on the way. Give it to him. Tyus Clark. 11 on the evening for that young man. 50-30. Wilson with the basketball. Gives it over to Taylor. Taylor to the J-Rex. J-Rex dishes back. Quickly to Jaron, top of the key to Hudson. Hudson tries an entry pass from the top. Kicked out of bounds there by Jackson Nutt. Dragons the reset across the way. Wilson with the basketball. Takes his time going across the timeline. Wilson with the drive. Looks to dish. Skelly Taylor from the side. No good. Tried from 3-point. Rebounded there by Dearman. We go the other way. Tyus Clark with the basketball. Passes over to Logan Sessions from 3-point. Rebounded by Rex. Trying to move it ahead. The J-Rex over to Jaron. At the top, Skelly Taylor. Jaron. To the J-Rex from the corner. Off the top, Wilson. Goes up, no good. Wilson jumps. Can't come down with it. Goes the other way. And Gill with the basketball now. Takes a shot from 3-point country. No good. Rebounded by Bryson. Tanner Wilson with the basketball. Looks ahead. Yeager getting ready to check back in, report in for the Dragons. Skelly Taylor being worked over there by Dearman. J-Rex takes it, resets. Makes a cut through the lane. Wilson tries to pass it inside to give and go to Bryson. Doesn't work. We go the other way. Tyus Clark with the basketball. He works the things around. He's going to slow the game down with a 20-point advantage. Gets a nice screen there by Sessions. They seal him off. Clark from downtown, no good. Bryson and Wilson ahead to the J-Rex. Kicks over to Skelly. Skelly says, I want it. They got the cutters going through. J-Rex works his way to the backside. Lob inside, had the right idea. Just a little bit too much on it. Seth Hudson, it goes out of bounds. Ball will go over to the Mason Eagles. Sorry about that. (50-30), 2:05 to go here in the third period. J-Rex working over. Tries to get it to Tice. Tice jumps up and shoots it, no good. Rebounded by Skelly Taylor. 1:48 to go here in the third quarter. Pass was over to the wing. Skelly made a move, and it was intended to go to Seth Hudson. It went out of bounds. Unforced turnover. Timeout called here, 30-second timeout by Coach Thomas. Brett Thomas wants to talk about it. Dragons have played well at times. But boy, they have just got to stay together. Trying to do too much, you got to break the press and take every possession one at a time. And once they get the ball down here, if they take the advantage, they got the roll. If not, Bernie's bunch, the Eagles have slowed down. We look at their scoring tonight. Tyus Clark with 11. Logan Sessions with 8. Jackson Nutt with 16. 2 for Gill and 6 for Dearman. Number 3 with 4 and number 12 with 2. And I'm sorry I was unable to get their names. We got so busy, it's hard to get the lineups. We'll try to do a better job of that next week, but I know the players from Wetumpka personally, so that will be pretty easy. 50-30. Under a minute and a half to go here in the third period. Dearman finds Sessions on the wing. Wing comes back around. Bernie's brought number 3 in. He's going to give some of his guys a rest. There's a shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by the J-Rex. And they're going to call possession jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Dragons with 1:08 to go here in the third. Dragons have it. Possession arrow to start the period to go that way. Seth Hudson with the pass. Kicks it out. Skelly Taylor takes it back out. Wants to look at the J-Rex to the right side. Wilson jumps up off the glass. Kiss it home. 9 on the night for Tanner. 50-32 is an 18-point margin. Sessions wanting to run some clock. Number 3 looks inside to Dearman, makes a cut. Going to the block at the bottom, and it goes out of bounds. 39 seconds to go here in the third. Just need to chip away a little bit here and a little bit there. Tries to drive, hits. Dearman's knocked the ball loose and then got the layup. It's 52-32. Tanner bounced pass to Yeager. Yeager off the glass for 2, gives Stoney 2. His first points of the evening. 52-34. John Rex, fourth the shot, puts up a prayer. He's going to shoot 2. Send Jackson up the line for 2. And the foul's going to be on, they're calling the foul on number 21. That's Stoney Yeager. That's his 4th. 4th personal, first team foul this quarter. We'll race them at the end, and we'll start with zeros on the board. First shot up by Nutt, no good. He'll try a second. And give it to him. 17 points on the evening for Jackson Nutt. Seth Hudson not able to get a shot off as we go to the 53-34. Down 19 going to the fourth quarter. They're going to make their adjustments. We go to the 6-3 Mason Eagles and the 3-0 Dewar Dragons. And I think playing basketball games, this is their 10th game. This is our 4th game. I think the experience and the playing togetherness is there. A few more games, we're almost where we want to be. But there's some things we can work on tonight. This one's not over. This one is not over. They continue to fight here in this one. As we go to the 4th quarter, trailing 53-34. There's a horn for the teams to come out. Mason will have the basketball to start the 4th quarter. As we look out, Logan Sessions back to the starting lineup. On the run, no good. Tanner comes down with the rebound as the shot was put up there by Gill. Shot goes over to Johnny Rex. Cha-ching! The J-Rex with 3. He has 10 on the evening now. Steal by Hudson. Taken back away by number 3. Hudson with a chance. Sessions out of control going in there with the hustle was Tanner Wilson, but that'll be his first personal as we have our first foul here in the 4th period. It'll be 5 before they go to the bonus, shooting 2. Continue to put the pressure up. One possession, shut them down each possession. Got it to number 1. They're going to call the foul on Skelly Taylor. That is his 3rd personal, 2nd team foul this quarter. Over to Clark. Tice looks at it, drives, stops, shoots the sweet baby jumper, no good. Rebounded by Taylor. Outlet pass to Wilson. Wilson ahead to Yeager. Yeager throws it up, no good. He's fouled by number 1, which is Tice Clark. It's going to put the freshman Stoney Yeager to line to shoot a pair. Stoney has 2 on the evening. His first free throws tonight. Just one possession at a time, just taking a point at a time. Yeager gets it in. That's 3 on the night, 3 points on the night for him. The man, the myth, the mullet, Jaron Bryson, double 9s, checks into the lineup. 7-minute mark. No good. Rebound by Hudson. Saved by Hudson, and Tice Clark made a miraculous play and knocked it out of bounds. Dragons will set it up. They're bringing in Skelly Taylor back in the lineup to give Seth the rest. We're going to need him down the stretch. Just taking one possession at a time. J-Rex wanted it. Dribbles out of pressure, being guarded by Sessions. Back to Wilson. Wilson looks it over. Gives to J-Rex. J-Rex backs up. Had his shot blocked. Yeager tried to rebound, had it tipped out there by Gill. Gill loses it out of bounds and tries to forward number 12. Goes out of bounds. So the Dragons by 1 there. Get a possession here. Chance here to make it interesting. Each possession important for the Dragons. J-Rex from downtown, no good. Tanner Wilson comes up from behind. He knocks it loose. Kicks it to Jaron Bryson. Over to the J-Rex for 2 off the glass. Johnny Rex with 2. It's 53-40. One possession, each time. You just got to take and get what you can get. Seth Hudson goes to the scores table. They're applying the pressure now. And number 10, Blake Gill, drives to the hole. Full timeout. Going to be a full timeout for the Eagles as Bernie Thomas wants to talk about it. Coach Thomas is trying to tell them each possession is important. So, as they play the Jeopardy theme, Bernie's trying to decide what he's going to do. I think he's going to take the air out of the basketball is what he's going to do, but I'm not sure. But the Dragons just need to take care of every possession here on down. Get the most you can get out of it, get good looks, and have some movement. Playing with some urgency now. Playing with some desire, playing with some pride. Kick back to Bryson. Bryson gives the pass inside to Skelly Taylor. Off the glass, rebounded by Hudson to the J-Rex. J-Rex kicks it back out. He sees Wilson on the wing. He's going to reset the offense. Drives in. Kicks over to Tanner. Tanner jumps up. Sweet baby jumper. No good. Swept away there by, knocked away. Tyus Clark comes away with it as Jaron tried to grab it. Instead of grab it, he slapped it. And Bernie's got him down, and there we're starting to have some movement. Going to run some clock on each set. Inside the 12. 12 with a fall away, no good. Gets his own rebound. Possession will be the Dragons. Possession will be the Dragons. And it would have been if they called it a jump ball anyway. So Brett calls the timeout. Bernie's going to talk to his troops. This has been a dandy. So we're going to see how this all plays out as they try to get this going. 15-point ball game, 5 points to go, the three-point shot, all the things that can happen in a basketball game. But you just got to take it one possession at a time and go next play. And hustle, hustle, hustle. Every rebound is important. Every turnover is critical. Every free throw is so important. We'll just see what it comes down to. So Skelly Taylor to inbound the basketball. Tanner Wilson with the basketball. Over to the J-Rex. Got cutters going through. J-Rex lets it fly, no good. Logan saves it. Logan Sessions with the rebound, saves it to Tyus. Tyus Clark looks for a cutter. Dearman. Jackson Nutt tosses it inside on the pass. They're going to call the foul on the J-Rex. Well, it's not on the J-Rex. They call that one on number 15, Skelly Taylor. That's his fourth. And it's going to be Tyus Clark at the line. Free throw down. 12 on the night for Tyus Clark. Chance to add to that. 56-40, a 16-point lead before under 4.5 to go. Give it to him. Wilson on the go. Lays it up off the glass. Coast to coast. Tanner Wilson with two more. He has 11 on the evening. 15 points. Wilson trying to push the issue there. Pressure in Sessions. Sessions drives by and last hit by the Dragons. Probably off of Tanner Wilson when he came up from behind. Officials had a better look at that than I did from up here. Pass inside to Dearman. Dearman back out. He tries to work it himself, taken by Seth Hudson. Passes it ahead to Jaron Bryson. Goes back to Hudson, loses the ball. Those are the things I'm talking about. You got to take care of a possession. Now, the advantage goes back to them. They run some more clock. Running the clock. Number 10, Gill, passes inside to Dearman, dishes to Dearman for 2. He has 8 on the evening. 59-42. Wilson with the rebound. Called for the walk. And turns the ball over at the 3:17 mark. Dragons trying to apply some pressure now. Four from downtown. Rebound there. Shot put up by Jackson Nutt. Rebounded there by Tyus Clark. 15 on the night for him. Wilson. 13 on the night. 61-44. Sessions pulls up. Cha-ching! A dagger. Logan Sessions with 3. 64-44, back to 20 with 2.5 to go. Dragons continue to work. Tries to pass inside, knocked away by Dearman. Off his hands and out of bounds. Dragons have it under their basket from the right side of the bucket. Skelly Taylor calls the play. Gives it to Jaron. Jaron to John. John back to Skelly. Skelly looks. Goes to Jaron. Jaron with the sweet baby jumper with the left hand. No good. 2:21 to go. Tyus Clark gives it to him. 44. Gives it to 4, and he misses. Shot there put up by Jackson Nutt. Rebound comes the other way. Off the fingertips of Jaron Bryson and out of bounds. 2:06 to go. Stoney Yeager returns to the lineup for the Dragons. So the Dragons tonight. Sessions pulls up, shoots a 3, air balls it out of bounds with 1:57 to go. Sessions with 11 on the night was trying to add to that to his 14th point. Had none of it. Inside, blocked away there by number 3. Skelly Taylor goes to rack. He draws a foul. Fouled there by Sessions, number 2. That'll be his 3rd team foul, 2nd personal. Skelly the line. Shoot 2. Skelly with 9 on the night. And he'll have a 2nd. Just the little things tonight mean so much tonight. The Dragons fought hard. They played hard through this deal. Still timed on the clock. Not consenting anything. 64-45. Pressure mounting. Sessions going to dribble it outside. Logan Sessions. They got Tyus Clark on the bench, bringing out some of his ball handlers, the free throw shooters. See, with the new rule, you can't go foul. John Rex with the steal. He turns it over. Not John Rex, that's Tanner Wilson. Excuse me. 1:14 to go. 64-45. Sessions trying to dribble his way through that and does. Dearman finds him over on the other side. Cha-ching, a dagger. Jackson Nutt with 3. And it's 67-45. 50 seconds to go here. Skelly Taylor drives. He's going to go to the rack. They let him have one. 67-47. out of bounds. The Dragons force a turnover there. Gill steps out. Skelly. Tanner. We're under 35 seconds to go. Clock winding down. Tanner jumps up, shoots a baby jumper for two. Give it to him. And 67-49. Pass ahead to Sessions. Sessions going to try to dribble this one out. Gives number 3. 67-49. 10 seconds on the clock. Number 3 has the basketball. Bernie Thomas has just got the monkey off his back. Having not beaten Brett since 2008, he gets the win here tonight. The Mason Eagles 67, the Dewar Dragons 49. Hard-fought ball game. The Dragons fall to 3-1 on the year. The Mason Eagles round up to 7-3. And it was just a great game tonight. To be here, the girls win the first one. They take the Lady Eagles. And then the Eagles win the second one. I'll have the tallies here for you. 15 for Tyus Clark. 11 for Logan Sessions. 14 for Jackson Nutt. 6 for Blake Gill. Dearman with 8. Number 3 with 6. Number 12 with 3. That's it for the Mason Eagles. For the Homeboys, 15 points for Tanner Wilson. Skelly Taylor. 14 points himself. Johnny Wilson with none. Stoney Yeager with 3. Jaron Bryson with 2. John Rex with 12. And 5 points for Seth Hudson. The Dragons come up with the short end of the stick. We will be back in action here at home at Clell W. Henson Memorial Fieldhouse Thursday night at 6 when the Dewar Dragons take on the Wetumpka Chieftains. The Lady Chieftains and Chieftains will be in town. And then on Friday, we will be at home once again on our schedule as we play the Graham Chieftains in Crossroads River action. Well, for all of us here tonight, it's been quite a night. Toss the teddy bears tonight. We raised some money and tossed some teddy bears for the Shriners Crippled Children's Hospital Fund. Had that ceremony by Miss Jones. Thank you for all you do. And for everybody here, I want to say thank you to Michael and to Hayden, my engineer here with me and my photographer. And it's been a great night of basketball. We come up the short end of the stick tonight in the boys' game. Girls win, but there's always tomorrow. So we'll be back Thursday night. We take on our nemesis, the Wetumpka Chieftains. So for all of us here, this is the Mouth of the South, Joe Fowler, saying, I've rounded third and heading for home. And as always, bye-bye and tell the folks aye.